I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wrenches in my top drawer of my snap-on box. Get ready to fix some cars. Get ready to fix. Let's go! Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about this new electric car that BMW is coming out with. It's called the i4. It's for the 2022 model year. So it looks like BMW is aiming this car squarely at the Tesla Model S. So I got these specs from an article from Motor Trend. The link's in the description if you want to read the whole article. But here are the specs. So the main version is going to have a 300-mile range with 335 horsepower. And the souped-up version is going to have 245-mile range with 536 horsepower. But if you compare that to the Tesla Model S, the long-range version of the Tesla Model S has 405-mile range with 607 horsepower, and the plaid trim gets 396-mile range with 1,020 horsepower. And I quote this article from Motor Trend says that this new BMW has the range and power to compete with the electric car leaders. Now, really, there's only one electric car leader, and that's Tesla right now. And according to these specs, BMW is not really getting close to competing at all. I mean, listen, BMW, you're not going to take the crown from Tesla with range numbers like this. Electric cars are all about the range. I mean, horsepower is nice and everything, but I mean, are you really drag racing these cars that often? It's really mostly about the range. And the range isn't even close. The Tesla's range is 100 miles more than the BMW. So for electric cars, the main things that are going to sell the car are going to be the range and the looks. BMW, you are not going to compete with Tesla with range numbers like this and this ridiculous Bugs Bunny tooth looking grill. It would be like if Mustang came up with a new model and they had 500 horsepower just from the regular V8. And then the Camaro came out and they said, oh, well, we're going to compete with Mustang with 405 horsepower. And plus our car looks super butt ugly. That's not competing. You're losing. I mean, I guess you could say anything is a competition, but when you get annihilated, when you get knocked out in the first round, is it really that much of a competition? I mean, you stepped in the ring, but you got knocked out very quickly. I could guarantee you hardly anybody is going to buy this BMW. The only people that like this BMW are Lexus owners, because now they don't have the ugliest grills driving around on the streets anymore. So BMW definitely won with that one. But I mean, I'm not going to just bash BMW. There are some things that I like about those cars. For example, they usually try to make them with perfect 50-50 weight distribution. It's like you can feel the difference between driving a BMW and just driving a regular car. The suspensions are really tight and precise. They are a driver's car. Other thing I like about most BMWs is they have really good sound systems. I remember a friend of mine had a 7 Series and the sound system on that car was absolutely amazing. I believe a lot of them have fiber optic lines instead of regular electrical wires that go to the speakers. I mean, this was the clearest, most beautiful sound system I've ever heard. And the seats were amazingly comfortable, but they are super hard to work on if you're a mechanic. I mean, you had to be specially trained to work on the more complicated parts of that car. But anyway, that's my opinion on the car. It's not going to compete with Tesla. It's not even close. They might as well not even come out with it. I doubt it'll sell very well at all. If you're going to come at the champion, you need to bring your A game, BMW. You can't just bring anything out and expect a participation award. Nobody cares that you tried. But anyway, what do you guys think about this? If you had a choice, would you buy the BMW or the Tesla? Hit me up in the comments and let me know what you think. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and as always, have a good one.